Welcome to Agri Nexus. Every single morning, all around the globe, humans consume over 2 billion cups of coffee. Yet despite that massive volume, almost every drop you drink comes from just two specific species of plant. A $500 billion global supply chain rests entirely on a biological rivalry between one bean celebrated for its elegance and another relied upon for its raw power. The cultivation of these beans traces back over 1,000 years to the ancient Ethiopian highlands. Today, production has spread across 70 countries, constrained tightly within a tropical band around the equator known as the coffee belt. Within this zone, two distinct plants dominate the soil: Coffea arabica, commonly known as Arabica, and Coffea canephora, known to the industry as Robusta. As these two species spread across the globe, their distinct environmental needs divided the modern agricultural supply chain into two entirely different systems of farming. Arabica requires a specific habitat to survive. It demands cool climates and steep mountain altitudes, typically sitting between 800 and 2,200 meters above sea level. This animated diagram breaks down the internal structure of the Arabica bean. High altitudes force the cherry to grow slowly, developing 60% more lipids, or natural fats, and double the natural sugar content, reaching up to 9% of the total volume. During the roasting process, those extra sugars and fats caramelize, producing the complex, sweet, floral, and fruity flavor profile that specialty coffee drinkers seek out. You can even spot these traits visually. Arabica beans have an elongated oval shape and feature a distinct curved S-shaped groove running down the center. But that delicate flavor comes at an agricultural cost. Arabica plants are highly sensitive to pests and climate changes, requiring intensive labor on steep terrain. This extreme care is why it commands a premium price. Robusta, true to its name, requires no such pampering. It thrives in hot, tropical lowlands, often growing happily right down to sea level. These warmer, lower elevations are packed with insects and diseases. To survive, the Robusta plant evolved a brutal defense mechanism. It produces nearly double the caffeine of Arabica, using the chemical as a natural biological insecticide. That massive caffeine spike, ranging up to 2.7%, combined with a severe lack of sugar and fat, creates a highly intense, earthy, woody, and notably bitter taste in the cup. Physically, it is built differently as well. The Robusta bean is visibly much rounder, with a rigid, straight groove slicing directly down the middle. Because it is biologically designed to survive harsh conditions, farmers can grow it easily and harvest it in massive quantities. This resilience makes Robusta the affordable, high-yield workhorse of the entire coffee industry. This chart reveals global production. Arabica holds 60 to 70%, while Robusta commands 30 to 40%. Adjusting for energy, Robusta dominates with 2.7% caffeine versus Arabica's 1.5%. Flipping to measure crop yield per hectare, Robusta outproduces Arabica significantly. These metrics dictate their roles in the market. Arabica secures the premium price point in specialty cafes, while Robusta's low cost and high yield make it the backbone of the commercial and instant coffee sectors. Arabica wins on elegant complexity. Robusta wins on intensity, resilience, and sheer output. But if you brew either bean entirely on its own as an espresso, you expose their flaws. Pure Arabica often lacks a heavy body and a thick crema, while pure Robusta is overwhelmingly harsh. To solve this, roasters rely on the blending diagram shown here. By combining them, often in an 80-20 split, the blend extracts Arabica's sweet flavor notes while utilizing Robusta to generate a thick crema and a physical punch. That intense, bitter strength from the Robusta is practically a functional requirement to punch through the heavy milk and sugar in popular lattes and cappuccinos. There is no universal winner in the coffee world. The superior bean depends entirely on whether your palate craves a delicate, fruity acidity or a heavy, caffeinated jolt. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about the agricultural supply chains feeding the world, hit the subscribe button. Let us know down in the comments, are you Team Arabica or Team Robusta? See you in the next video on Agri Nexus.